Welcome everyone, it's Daniel. Welcome back to Gamers Bay, and today we're going to take a look at a really interesting classic arcade fighting game called Metamoqester, or better known in Japan as Oni the Ninja Master. Now the game was developed by Pandora Box, and it was first published by Banpresto to arcades starting back in 1995. Now, the game is based on the classic Oni series, and for those who aren't familiar with the Oni series, it was originally a Japanese RPG series that first saw titles released beginning back in 1990 for the Nintendo Game Boy. So, with Metamoqester, the entire game pretty much consists of battles with these ginormous beasts that, by the way, boast humongous life bars, inflict an enormous amount of damage with practically every hit. And just forget about blocking, it's almost pointless to even try. You're honestly better off trying to counter any incoming attacks, anything. So in a nutshell, the whole entire game is essentially these battles against practically undefeatable end bosses. Now, while the first two characters you battle aren't so tough to beat, by the time you reach the third stage where you battle this Ice Beast character known as the Ice Spider, the game's difficulty level goes through the roof. Now, while the bosses you battle clearly have the advantage, the developers did take it upon themselves to try and even out the balance at least a little bit by allowing you to continue right in the middle of the match, continue to fight without actually having to restart the match altogether. So that was a plus. Now on the downside, you have a limited number of lives before you're forced to continue. And likewise, the controls were a hot mess, and I really do mean that. Now talk about input lag galore. To make matters even worse, as I stated earlier, the ability to block is practically non-existent, and having that input lag becoming an issue just makes things even worse. Now in some battles, the opponents literally fly up into the air and land on top of you, and you cannot block it, and countering it is literally impossible. Just forget it. Some bosses also have projectile attacks that are really difficult to evade. Now, the game boasts 3 playable characters, including Tenchi Maru, a sword-wielding warrior, Kaio Maru, an armor-clad warrior with a strange energy weapon, and Yukihime, a female warrior who's really fast-moving with her fighting abilities, but kind of lacking in terms of strength as compared to the other characters. Now, the problem with these characters is that they aren't very well balanced, with the character Kaio Maru suffering from so much input lag that it literally feels impossible to play with him at all. And to be honest, Yukihime wasn't much better. Now, the best and most well-balanced character, in my opinion, would be Tenchi Maru, which is why I have to choose him for the video. Now, all 3 playable characters also have special attack maneuvers, and they're actually pretty cool, which can be executed after charging up your character's power meter by holding down both the low and medium attack buttons. The only problem with these specials is the fact that they take a considerable amount of time to charge up, leaving your character open to incoming enemy attacks while you're still charging. Now, overall, I really like the concept of this game. The graphics were cool, the presentation of the characters looked really good, but the game is a total failure once you factor in the annoying input lag, the impossible to block or even counter enemy attacks, and the fact that the characters are so horribly unbalanced, with some being practically just, well, completely and totally unplayable. Nevertheless, I really did love the concept. Just wish they had smoothed out the control some and not made AI practically invincible. I personally thought Capcom's Red Earth was a far better fighting game versus Metamoqester. That was another game where you basically fight against giant beasts. Then of course there was Konami's Monster Maulers, a game that I really didn't care for all that much. and which also suffered from many of the same ills as Metamoqester. Though Monster Maulers had a lot more appealing graphics, they were definitely better graphics, and it has. I thought the characters looked cooler in Monster Maulers than they did in Metamoqester. So anyways, that is Metamoqester, or Oni the Ninja Master. Really interesting game. Now, if you like this video, please do consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing to stay up to date with our latest videos. I am going to go ahead and tune out now, but I'm going to continue to play through the game, and you're totally welcome to continue to watch. And until next time, take care.
Broken.